A lot of people are going to be talking about last night's Republican debate. The candidates took the stage in Las Vegas.
This, of course, the final debate of 2015 before we enter the election year. So who are the night's winners and losers? News 8's Brian Spyros now being joined with some expert for some opinions. Brian.
Well, good morning, Keith and Laura. Apparently what happens in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas when it comes to a presidential debate. And joining me now to talk all about it is Scott McLean, professor of political science at Quinnipiac University. Good morning and thanks for being here. So we're going to first start off with Donald Trump. Obviously, as always, he has a great deal of support, but he's also taken a lot of criticism in recent weeks, especially in the wake of the massacre in San Bernardino. How did he do last night?
Well, he did his usual performance. He went when he made some very, very general points, insulted other candidates, attacked the president, Hillary Clinton, and said he's the best candidate. And it seems to work. It seems to work for him. And I think what's interesting, though, is you saw the other candidates quite a bit more aggressive on the Donald. Bush being especially more pointed in his attacks. Really saying that the kinds of things Trump has said about Muslims is not helpful to the party or to national security.
So they went up, it was Bush going up against Trump. Also, the other thing real quick, Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz, how did they do?
Right, those two are cut from the same cloth, and they're really competitive right now. Cruz really went after Rubio, talking about Rubio's role in a proposal to reform immigration, to begin a process of legalization for undocumented immigrants. Rubio came right back. I mean, it was quite exciting to see those two go at it. They're both competing for the #2 slot right now, and Rubio's been rising in the polls. Cruz is right now leading in the Iowa caucuses.
All right, real quick too, some people who maybe had a kind of night, not bad but not good either. Carson and Fiorina, how did they do?
Right. Well, first, nobody did very badly. No one did very greatly either. But those three, Kasich, Fiorina and Carson, they were sort of relegated to the background because there was so many pointed exchanges between the other candidates. But they got their points in. No damage done, but nobody really stood out.
Okay, real quick, putting you on the spot here a little bit, who do you think is going to see an uptick in their numbers in the wake of the debate last night?
Well, if we go with the past record, we'll see Trump continue to do well. It doesn't seem to matter what he says or what he does. He continues to move up in the polls. I also think you'll see Rubio continuing to move up, and Cruz will be holding steady. I think the real question is whether Bush will do better after this debate. It was probably his best performance in a debate so far this year. Will the polls change? We don't know.
We have to wait and see. All right, very good. Thank you very much for being here this morning and giving us that expert opinion. We appreciate it. We should also mention as a programming note that the Democratic presidential debate is actually going to be on this coming Saturday at 8 p.m. right here on News 8, so you can catch it then. Laura, we'll send it back over to you.
Brian.